6:03 on this Wednesday morning, March 19th. We're at 48 degrees. Look for mostly sunny skies. Highs in the upper 70s today. I like it. Good morning. I'm Michelle Basch.
Me too. I'm John Aaron. The top local story we're following this hour, a local lawmaker says Senate Minority Leader Chuck Schumer may need to step down after refusing to block the GOP-sponsored government funding bill. Speaking before an energized crowd last night in Forestville, Congressman Glenn Ivey said, "I'm afraid that it may be time for the Senate Democrats to get a new leader."
You know you're on bad ground when you get a personal tweet from Donald Trump thanking you for your vote. We had Hakeem Jeffries lead the fight against the CR to the tune of 213-1. Schumer was on the other side. Hakeem met the moment, Schumer did not.
The town hall also featured some frustrated residents and federal workers who criticized Democrats' efforts to push back against the Trump administration.
You aren't even working together on a shared strategy. And that is failure. We want you to show some of the backbone and strategic brilliance that Mitch McConnell would have in the minority.
Right.
We want you to show fight, and you are not fighting.
Ivey says Democrats are now relying on the Supreme Court and hoping for victories in the 2026 midterms.
New developments this morning in the disappearance of a college student from our area who was last seen nearly 2 weeks ago during a spring break trip to the Dominican Republic. Here's WTOP's Neil Augenstein with the latest.
The parents of Sudiksha Konanki say they're trying to come to terms with the fact that their daughter has drowned, and they do believe that the person who is named as a person of interest has cooperated in the search. In the Dominican Republic, the young man told the judge he's been here to help, but it's been 10 days and he wants to go home to see his family. The judge agreed and said that he should no longer be detained while the investigations continue. The young man's lawyer told CNN it's not clear when he can leave the country since authorities didn't give him his passport back. They're asking the U.S. Embassy for a new one. In Loudoun County, Neil Augenstein, WTOP News.
You could soon stop seeing crossing guards near Fairfax County high schools. WTOP's Scott Gelman reports the county's facing a $300 million shortfall, and it's considering cutting those positions.
It's really frustrating to budget with zero data, as the county executive continues to do, about our crossing guards.
School board member Melanie Marin says intersections like this one near West Springfield High School are busy with parents, pedestrians, and new student drivers. She's speaking out about the county's proposed budget, which would remove 16 crossing guards near high schools.
The reason given in the county executive's proposed budget for cutting 16 high school crossing guards is that area jurisdictions don't have high school crossing guards.
But Marin says that shouldn't matter. The plan would save over $840,000, and the gap could be filled with a new position the county's considering adding: community safety officers. Board of Supervisors Chairman Jeff McKay, meanwhile, tells us he'd never support anything that would undermine kids' safety, and the decision for him will be based solely on safety criteria. In West Springfield, Scott Gelman, WTOP News.
And the Board of Supervisors will vote on the budget in May.
How many brackets have you filled out for your office or family basketball pool? March Madness shifts into full gear tomorrow, and if you've never won, you may be doing it all wrong. Here's WTOP's John Doman.
When you start to fill out your bracket, ignore all the first-round games and instead
think about your Final Four and then move around from it, or think about your Elite Eight and move around from that.
That's the advice of University of Illinois computer science professor Sheldon Jacobson, who has a website using AI and historical data to help pick a bracket he says will make sense. There's still guesswork, but he notes
National champion over 60% of the time since 1985 has been a number one seed, and all but 3 of the national champions have ended up being either a 1, 2, 3, or 4.
At least one double-digit seed always goes to the Sweet 16, and 11 seeds in particular have done really well in recent years. John Doman, WTOP News.
Coming up, it could soon be AI asking, would you like fries with that?